What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we have a bunch of loot. We actually not even only have a bunch of loot on my account, we have a bunch of stuff people from the community sent me. Mainly awakenings from the last summoning gala. Some guys with A-tier cores that's even sent me their summons, and we definitely want to have a look at that and at the copies that they got. Take a little look at that. I have some Vulcan summons, I have some summons with the B-core, I think it was, with some wonderful luck. And we even got the results from Soul's S-core, which is wonderful. And personally, we are going to do a B-core on my main account, which we are going to do just about now. I have 4 more bags, and as you know, we have the pity counter down here. This is guaranteed to give me one of the Jade packs, and as you can see, this will also unlock the ×7 multiplier and the B-core for me, which we are going to use instantly. I was hoping actually for 2022 to show up, but now we have the 7 numbers, no more numbers are going to come up. And we got 2021 and 23. 23 was nice, but 2022, if we scroll through here, there it is. Where do we have it? We have some more. There it is. There it is. 2011 also a lot. Oh, I have some better rewards even in this. I know there are some better rewards. Let me check for a second. There are so many. There it is. And did I miss it? No. Here, 2 times course. That would have been so great if I got that. And I think there is some more. There's some more, but I needed 2 cores. Believe me, that would have been nice. And here at the end, I got it 2 times for a bunch of spiritual essence. But yeah, lucky number didn't get pulled, so sadly no 2022. But we will see what else we can do here. Let's unlock this ×7 reward. Probably should have taken a look at the rewards I had before. There it is, go rewards. B-tier summoning item ×7, and now if we take a look at my bonus rewards, that is actually looking kinda juicy, I have to say. 42 cores, I definitely take that, but the main thing, Starspawn core 6, 35. 35, guys. That is really nice. I definitely take 35 Starspawn core 6. I think this event was one of the best to actually earn those, so really nice that we could get some. And I saw some crazy screenshots from people, like I think DT showed me one where he maxed it, and he had so many rewards. It's actually crazy, and maybe we will do something along the lines of this video actually, where we take a look at the rewards some people from the community got. If I can get enough screenshots, we will do that and just do a short video, check that out and see what they got, maybe what they spent as well, to put that into perspective. But as you can see, I kind of went to the back goal of X7, so didn't really max it, and that of course means I got a lot less Jade Rare packs as somebody that might have maxed it, but I'm still quite happy with the rewards. I think we instantly got the beater. Yeah, we got it. Okay, what I want to do, we talked about it last video. I need a Vulcan or a Mogman for slot 1. A Tenant Vulcan. We got a pretty decent copy already of Vulcan. We got this. This is alright as a 10, a 3,500 attack obviously. But I feel like we can do a bit better than 3,500 attack. And beyond that, it is a B core. It is still a pretty decent chance of being something good, maybe even an A-. Obviously not like the 1 in 20 you have with a B+ core, but still higher than just a regular sum. So I want to use it on a hero that will actually be insane if I get it at A-tier. So we are going to do Vulcan. I have another copy here. We can just go to Awaken Soul, and there it is. Awakening item selection. Let's check out those percentages here, and the percentages says like 7.3%, about that. 7.3% chance for an A- or above. Wait, no, 0.7. 0.7. Holy hell, that's low. That's low. That's like a 1 in 100, even a little bit lower than that, 1 in 150 or something around there. So yeah, likely 92% for B, still 7 for B+. I mean, might overall be a B+, but we're just going to be lucky, guys. That is what we are aiming for. S tier. So let's go. Honestly, if that turn has good attack, I'm happy. If that has a good attack, I'm happy, and if it doesn't, then we are just going to sell it and hope that anybody buys it. Copy prices are a bit at the, yeah, a bit low at the moment. So, without further ado, let's hop in, let's see what we get. Let's hope for the red! Come on! Ah, that's green. That's also green. Yes! I can work with that. 7% chance. Ultra high roll B+, guys. Oh, that's really high roll. That is a really juicy high roll. Holy hell. 5.3k attack, that's like max for B+. We got 50 B+ speed. Holy hell, and even close to 5000 HP. That is a good tenant if I ever saw one, and it was only 7% chance. We saw that before for the B+, but B+ with that high roll? Let's check this out. 5330. If we go into the info, scroll down to B, look at that. 5399 is actually the cap for B+. At 5400 it will actually be A-, so we got close to max attack for B+. That is actually an insane copy. Insane tenant copy. Pretty much more than I could have asked for. That is like the perfect tenant result that I could have expected. Obviously no A tier, but I'm more than happy with that. So right now I would say we hop into the videos. I will make it so that we just look at the video that they sent me, and afterwards I made some screenshots and we will discuss the stats and everything that are on the screenshot. I will comment that a little bit. So let's hop into the first video. So first sum done, and this was a wonderful A+ score into Mockman, done by LT Ikeyaya. I'm butchering that name, but there is no way I don't butcher it, so Ikkeahja is the name. So wonderful A+ score. Actually, we got some pretty nice stats there. 7494 attack, 7259 HP, and the 78 speed, especially the speed, pretty nice at 78. Close to S tier, not quite on the speed, and the speed especially will be very nice for PvP. These stats obviously block, holy damage, faction rule, this is alright if you run him as a regular Mockman like I did for some time, but if you want to go for Star Swordsman Mockman, which I know he wants to do, then in this case you obviously want to go for something like Giant Killer, skill damage, and maybe a third damage stat, or go for the RS third stat. That's always nice. People often tend to underestimate the defensive stats, but I think quite a nice summon for an A+. And in my opinion, honestly, it's already a nice sum as long as you get like A+ stats. 3 A+ stats is already a nice sum. There are some terrifying things that can happen to you when there are like some high rolls where you get high roll HP, for example, and suddenly that attack dips down to something like B+ or some crazy things. So I would say a solid A+ here. That is absolutely nice. So let's hop into the next clip, done by Phil. Phil is another guy from Amazon. He has quite the crazy team. I think with an S Ferroquin Vesser on there. I'm still hoping to poach him one day for my clan. Which hopefully will happen when we reach level 30, but I think he wants to stay in his clan. He has a very nice Aspen now, though, as well. From his A core, he got one of the A cores on Amazon as well. That's me, same as me here. And he pulled this wonderful Espen with 7,174 attack, 6,647 HP, and 72 speed. A little bit of a low roll on the HP, which is no problem at all. We're not looking for speed on an LFA or an Espen. But the speed, on the other hand, the 72 speed, that's quite great. You can always use speed on LFA. For the quick CC in PvP, that's always quite nice. And also, obviously, in PvP, if you want to outspeed the enemies, such as we do when we try to do campaign or something on the Amazon account, then speed is always an issue, and you take every source that you have of it. The roll, control immunity offset, heal effect, crit damage reduction is not too impressive. Control immunity offset, though, is quite a nice stat for LFA. You ideally, if you wanted to go for a PvP role, you would go for something around Defier, control immunity offset, and then maybe something like hold damage crits around that, or DR. I still like DR. I'm probably the only person that does, but DR is still a good stat. For PvE, if you want to go for solo carry, you can do GK Defier. That is solid. With skill damage or armor break or precision, that would be something that I would be looking for in any way. I think he has to re-roll it, but still a very nice roll. Pretty beautiful stat line with the peaks on the most important stats, attack and speed. Next one, a little bit worse quality, but I wanted to include all the videos in this video that got sent to me. I hope you can see the summon happening. The lad couldn't record it on his tablet, but he used another phone to record it. I think we can still see it, and it was a nice summon, so I definitely wanted to include it. So what we got to see here was actually a B core by, well, that is now definitely going to get butchered, FMK WHATJDFHGHJD. So yeah, that is the name, and I think that is a really beautiful summon from B core. We have the 5,459 attack, A- attack here. B minus HP, B minus speed, doesn't matter too much. We got that huge attack speed, attack stat. If you want to use him, for example, as a tenant, that is great, or just as a main carry hero, you have so much attack to build on. He has crit already on there, reduced dot receive, not that nice if you want to reroll it. Crit skill damage, that would be a nice combination. It's obviously a B tier, so we can't really go for Giant Killer, but for that it's always quite nice. It is a little bit tilting though when you get such a sum. Especially if it's the attack stat that is A. Because you see the red meteor first and you think like, oh, is there another one coming? And then the two blue, the two green ones drop down, and in your mind you know that that thing is not going to be A tier. But I think for B summoning item, that is about the best that you can hope for. So I definitely wanted to include that in the video. Next two ones, actually my summon, and then we still have Soul. So let's check out my summon. Okay, I cut the sound from that video. That one was actually done during my live stream that I did with Jesus is Here. You can still find that on my channel. There's a section called Live, if you care for that. And it was a like 3-hour long live stream I did with Jesus is Here. We did all of the event, watched IDA, and commented a lot on the new PvP meta and all of the stuff that is happening in the game. So if you care for that, definitely check it out. And during that time, we did the summon an A core on the Amazon server on a Vulcan. And we got this Vulcan here with 6,634 attack, 7,411 HP, and 64 speed. Obviously A plus HP. That isn't really the peak you would hope for on a Vulcan. Either attack for just more damage or speed would have been a lot better. But yeah, it is what it is. I think overall we got A stats. Barely, it's a little bit low roll on the attack and speed, honestly. So not really my best summon I got on Amazon yet. But still quite good. And we got Precision Armor Break Giant Killer here as first roll. So getting Giant Killer from the get-go is just very nice. And 2 damage stats with it is honestly insane. Later on, we got a better roll. If you checked out one of the last Amazon episodes, we managed to get Giant Killer Defier skill damage, which in my mind is pretty close to what you would call a god roll. People still debate on Defier on him, as he does multiple hits. He does multiple hits that do small amounts of damage, and once he goes below 70% life, yeah, Defier stops working, honestly, and that's not too great. So some people debate like that crit or holy damage or something like that would be better, and I can understand that. Still, Defier is great, is a good stat for hitting stronger enemies like bosses and everything. You in the first 30% you do significantly more damage, so it is definitely beneficial for us. Quite good roll, and the reroll obviously even better, and I think it will be quite cool too when we get to build that on Amazon, which will sadly still take some time. I mean, we have to build Mockman first, and then we get to build Vulcan, and that will be quite cool though. So, last one, we just have a screenshot, no video for that one. That is this beautiful copy by Soul. Soul actually streamed that, but that was in the middle of the night and he had no means of recording it actually. He had an S tier core and he used that on Aspen and got this beautiful Aspen copy here. We got an S tier attack, 8152, just barely S tier actually. 8606 on the HP, which is alright. And we got SSS speed, 93 speed. Absolutely insane. I thought about it and I mean, like, it is kind of a low roll on the attack, but the speed, in my opinion, more than makes up for that. The advantage that you get from this SSS speed stat alone in PvP is honestly insane. So I think that was like a huge summon on the stat line. Absolutely bonkers. So I would be quite happy on that if I were Soul. For the bonus stats, crit, control immunity, crit damage, Giant Killer is just huge damage. Definitely with the crit and the crit damage, he will just see some definitely huge numbers. LFA has some self buff on crit and crit damage, so does Aspen, so that is something to consider when valuing this role. So maybe there is still an option to go for something better. I would reckon there is, and maybe it is even worth to go for something like silence immunity even, if you want to run him in Star Expedition, though I think his and mine account are still way off from really making use of silence immunity. So maybe Giant Killer, maybe Defier, something like Holy Damage, that can also all work on him and would be quite solid. Overall, quite a good summon, and the last one we have for this video. So, guys, let me know what you think about these summons, which one did you like the most? And maybe next time we can collect some more videos and show them off in a video like this. I think it's quite a nice thing to do. And if you ever have something cool, want to send me a video or something from something you did yourself, feel free to message me or just post it on my server and I will make sure to check it out. And anyway, guys, I wish you a great day and we will see us in the next one.